common in urban areas, cities, and it deals with congestion of vehicles in the roads, highways, and mostly cities and populated areas are suffering from this kind of problem. Iloilo is one of the cities is suffering, struggling with this kind of problem. I experienced once riding in a jeepney from Iloilo City to here, Iloilo Sarangkal Sociology, and usually it would take 20 minutes to 30 minutes to arrive in this place, but because of that traffic is very bad during the time, it took almost 1.5 hours before I arrived here. And I said to myself, this is really a problem. And I have looked at the causes of traffic problems in Iloilo City. First is the increasing number of vehicles. The Land Transportation Office, or the LTO Region 6, recorded 39,685 registered vehicles in the province in the first quarter of 2014, from 33,519 of the same time of 2013, and that's about 6,166 increase for 1 year. That causes traffic congestions in our streets. Number 2 is the illegal parking of vehicles. When you go around Iloilo City, you can see vehicles improperly parked in front of establishments. That will surely cause congestion of vehicles. Will cause vehicles to vehicles to be congested in that area where the vehicle is improperly parked. The third is unregulated entry of pedicabs and tricycles. As we know, pedicabs are much slower than other vehicles. And when they enter national roads, highways, they will cause traffic because jeepneys will keep on following them and they are slower, and it will gather vehicles, number of vehicles. A time will come, there will be congestion. Fourth is the illegal structures along sidewalks, such as vulcanizing shops and junk shops. When there are vulcanizing shops along the road, it will cause congestion because the customer will park the vehicle and the workers will work on it. And then what will happen? Surely there will be traffic, there will be congestion of vehicles. So those are the causes of traffic congestion. Now we'll look at the effects of traffic congestion. First of all is the delay. The first thing many people think when it comes to congested roadways is the delay. During morning commute, there is additional stress because delays caused by traffic can make people late for work. And at the end of the day, when the afternoon rush starts, again there is frustration because the work day is done and people want to go home and relax, and then traffic is there preventing people from getting relaxed, and it causes more stress to make you frustrated. These delays and effects are the most that are felt by people because they are universal to everyone who has come home, who has experienced traffic in their places. Second effect is the just in case time. This term is used to express a situation where you cannot really estimate time. You are giving much allowance to time because you will not know how many time will you spend in traveling. You do not know how many hours the traffic will be there. And if you put allowance in your time, you are not sure if that's going to happen. That's the problem. When you arrive too early to your destination, and you will do nothing there because it's a waste of time. You will waste time, just in case time. The third is the fuel consumption and pollution. When there is traffic, the vehicle stops, and then it starts, it will cause more emission of carbon dioxide, and it will consume more fuel. It is more consuming of fuel when the vehicle is not running. It's just, the engine is just starting and the vehicle is not running. It will consume more fuel and it will emit more gas and cause pollution in our environment. The fourth is the road rage. Because of traffic congestions of vehicles, it is normal for drivers to fight for the lane or for the possession in the road. They will be doing their best. They will speed up for them to be first. They will cut in front of someone else, and that is very dangerous. It often leads to collision with other vehicles. The third is the emergency. When you call a police officer, an ambulance, or a fire truck, and the traffic causes delay, it is dangerous. It will endanger you. If you really need rescue and the vehicle will be delayed because of traffic, it's very dangerous. It can kill you. It can cause death. Traffic can cause death. So, we're going to look at now the possible solutions for traffic problems. First is the limitation of number of vehicles. It's commendable to limit each family to have at least only 2 vehicles, so we can avoid too much number of vehicles. As we have said, it is too many. Second is strictly no parking on roadsides in front of establishments, public or private. The third is strictly the tricycles and pedicabs to be out of the main roads. The fourth is the demolition of legal structures along sidewalks. The last is road widening. So, traffic problems has its cause. It has a mesmerizing effect, but it has also a solution. So that's